What is going on, everybody? Hummus Thunder here, bringing you a brand new video. Today I have some really big news to share with you. I'm going to be doing over a little bit of Blackout gameplay. I'm taking a little bit of a break from multiplayer, specifically online, the rank match portion of Black Ops 4. But today's video is going to be a little bit about what the FTC is planning to do. If you haven't heard, the FTC, also known as the Federal Trade Commission, they've come together to set up sort of a proposal to fix the loot box pandemic that's going on in video gaming today. To be more specific, the FTC, they launched a plan to further investigate what's going on with loot boxes within video games. So far, there hasn't been any major moves made yet. They haven't set up an exact time or what they're exactly going to do, but there are set to releases later in the year. That's something that we know for sure. They've even asked us to send representatives to go and speak on our behalf of us video gamers. For me, I think Angry Joe is a really cool person to send over to the workshop that they're setting up. The goal is to create better consumer interactions when it comes to loot boxes and whatnot. The goal is to educate, but not only educate, but to also make it so the consumer does feel like they're being taken advantage of because of these loot boxes. I mean, we all know that it's a problem. We play Call of Duty, we play any game, and there's microtransactions, and there's also these loot boxes that make it so annoying to play. It's as if the game sales depend on the microtransactions. For us gamers, it's a really good sign, because if microtransactions, let's say they were to be completely removed from games or heavily restricted, there is a potential possibility that could happen. I think that's gonna force developers to make games that are more focused on it actually being good, having a lot of content. I mean, take a look at God of War. God of War, for example, is one of the best games I've played this year, and they don't have one microtransaction. They're making a microtransaction free because they put their entire heart out to the game. And now it looks like these days gamers and companies, and not gamers, but developers are just trying to release mediocre games in hopes that we're going to go ahead and purchase the microtransactions. And you know what? And unfortunately, that's true for a lot of the cases going on. I've met people online who are like, yeah, I spend money on microtransactions, I spend money on loot boxes, I don't care. It's like, yeah, you should care, because that's not what games are all about. I remember the day $60 gets you a full game. What happened to those days? Why do I have to pay $60 for half a game to get $60 worth of expansions that aren't even promised? I mean, they're promised, but they're not at the rate that you expect. For example, the Black Ops Pets for Black Ops 4. And then on top of that, you add cosmetics that are constantly being refreshed, so there's always new ones. If you like one, there's probably going to be one that you liked again. I mean, the argument is always don't spend money on it, but that's not the point. The point is they're very quick to adding these things because they know they'll buy it, and they know that they don't have to give that much of an effort to a game if they can add these things. Now, free games, that's really cool. Like, I mean, free games, I don't mind there being microtransactions in free games. They don't charge for the game, but it might affect free games as well. Games might not be free anymore if they remove the whole system of having loot boxes in the game. If they do that, then games might have to charge something. For example, Fortnite and Apex Legends may actually end up being a maybe $30 to $60 game. But I really do hope we see some change in the video game industry. It's really bad. It's gone so bad. People are completely disregarding it. Not everybody, I'm sure. I mean, there are people who are fighting against it, but at the end of the day, there's still so much issue that's going on with this whole setup and system. It's like its own government almost, this video game industry. It's rapidly evolving, and it's really bad for us gamers. So hopefully something comes of it. It would be really nice for us to see a change in these games, to see more complete games. I mean, what if every game came out with the intention of being a good game, like God of War, or almost every game? That would be something that we'd all love to see. I'm pretty sure you all would love to see that as well. But that's all I had to say in regards to this topic. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a short one. I did just want to get that out there. We don't know the exact details of what exactly is going to entail with this workshop, but it's aimed to make this a better process for us gamers. At the end of the day, we support these companies. We're the ones who are giving them the money to continue operating and continue to make games. We line their pockets up, so it's only right that they treat us fairly and treat us in a way that we deserve. And like always, make it a great day. Comment down below what you think about this workshop going on, and also like the video. Let me know what you think about this video. If you agree, if you think this will be a great step for gamers, if you think that it might cause a bit of issues, let me know down below what you think. Other than that, take care.